Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Mystic Quest, and when last we left off after defeating Lee in the inn, we finally made it to Wendel, safe and sound. And so, let us step into this heavily fortified settlement and find Cibba. That's the objective of our quest after all, to bring Skye to Cibba. I wonder why this place is so heavily fortified. Are they expecting an attack? Nah, I'm sure it's fine, let's just go in, shall we, and talk to everyone. Welcome to Wendel, the sacred town. Thank you very much. The inn is over here and it costs 10 gold pieces just like any other inn in the game. And over here is Man! Dependable and reliable Man. Hey look, Skye! It's that person that helped me in Marsh Cave. It's Man! His name is really Man? Yes! Why are you giving me that look? Don't you like him? I don't trust him, Jim. He looks suspicious. What's suspicious about a man that has clothing that heavily conceals his identity and has mysterious powers that I can't explain? A lot, Jim. There's a lot suspicious about that. Can we just go? No, I want to say hello. If you insist. Hey man, it's me, Jim. Ah, hello, Jim, remember? Ah yes, my apologies. Hello again. How have you been? Oh, I've been fine, thank you. I didn't know you were coming to Wendel as well. We could have travelled together. Ah, well, you see, I didn't know I was coming to Wendel either. Either? We always knew we were coming to Wendel. Did you now? Fascinating. What's so fascinating about it? Nothing. The fate has brought me here, nothing more. I'll soon be on my way. Where will you be going? Well, I'd rather not say. Fair enough. This is Skye. Remember the person I was trying to save? Ah, yes. Hello, Skye. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Why? Because you're a friend of Jim's, of course. And any friend of Jim is a friend of mine. Yes, of course. That's a nice pendant you're wearing there. It must be very important to you. Why do you ask? No reason. Just making polite conversation. Okay. Well, I better not keep you. You need to go and see Cibba. How do you know that? I'm just taking a guess. After all, he is the most important person here. Yes, he is, isn't he? Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Farewell, my friend. I'm sure we'll never meet again. I hope we meet again. You're my friend. I really question your judgment and your taste in friends. What was that? Nothing. Nothing. Farewell. Farewell, Skye. And so long. Isn't he a nice person? Let's just go. And go we shall, up here to talk to the person in this very large building. Hello, you. I hear that the Tree of Mana is very beautiful, but I'm sure I'll never see it, and neither will we. Let's move on and head to the left, where there are two people here. There is you, and you over there. We'll start with you first. The waterfalls make all of our rivers flow. The water springs from the root of the Tree of Mana. Mana is supporting our nature. It would be terrible if something happened and the water stopped. But that'll never happen, surely. Of course that will never happen. We're going to go talk to you now. Cibba's in here. What, in this block? Cibba, are you okay? I believe she meant the building to the north. Oh, I knew that. I definitely knew that. Shall we keep exploring? Yes, let's keep going. And over here is a weapon shop. It doesn't have a weapon that we want, it's selling the same broadsword that we already have, but it does have all of the iron armour. And while we have the helmet and the shield already, we don't have the armour itself, so we're going to buy that and equip it immediately, because that will improve our defense from 19 up to 24. We are far more durable. Let's go over to the left, because there is one building that we haven't been in yet, and only one screen that we haven't yet explored. Hello, you. Cibba is a sage. He used to be a great warrior. I think he was a Gemma Knight or something? Do you mean Gemma Knight? Yes, that's what I mean. Thank you. No problem. We're now going to go down here and go to the final screen, where the item shop is, and where you are. Dwarf Cave is to the west, and I'm sure you have no reason to ever go there. I'm sure we don't either. But let's go and have a look and see what this item vendor has as soon as this NPC walks out of the way. There we go. What do you have for sale? Probably some very useful things. we can buy cures, pures, eye drops, keys, and mattocks. There's really nothing there that we especially want, but we might as well check to make sure that we have enough keys on our person. We have 8 keys, and actually I think selling a few things might be a good idea. What are we going to get rid of? We'll get rid of this candy here. Excellent. And then we'll sell... maybe we'll sell 1 mattock. We don't need that many mattock. We also probably don't need a crystal. 500! That is very expensive. We'll get rid of that. We're going to need 500 gold later. That said, we do have a lot of money already. Can we sell the bronze key? We can. We don't need that anymore. And I think we could also sell all this bronze equipment. We'll sell the shield here, and we'll also sell the armor. We're not going to need that anymore. And now that we've done all of our inventory cleaning, we're going to head to Cibba and see a cutscene. A very important cutscene. We head north, and then we head north again and find a very impressive building. And heading into here and going north through this room will bring us to the sage. Cutscene time.
Oh, hello. Let me just get to you. How are you two? Are you well? Who are you? I am Cibba. Bogard told me about you.
You just said that you didn't know who we were.
Ah, yes, but plot convenience says that I know exactly who you are.
How?
A pigeon gave me a letter telling me you were coming?
I don't believe you.
You're right, I've no idea. I just know because plot.
Fair enough.
Oh, yes, that's the reason. That sure is the symbol of mana on that pendant. Step forward. You'll see what you must see.
That's rather ominous.
Well, it's not.
I'm Jim.
Oh, hello, Jime.
Jim. It's Jim with a Y.
Yes, that's what I said. Jime.
Why does everyone get that wrong? And Cibba steps to the side so that Skye can move onto that symbol. And they move into position for something spectacular. Magic happens! Hello, you. Skye, my dear. Mom! Mom?
Yes, that is Skye's mother. That lady, she's the one who encouraged us, helped us defeat Wendel.
She must be very old then.
Shh, quiet.
Okay. I must tell you now, Skye. You and I are the members of the Mana family. We are the seeds of the Mana tree. We must guard it. Wendel abused the power of Mana long time ago. Don't you mean a long time ago, Mother? No, I meant exactly what I said. So I sealed the waterfalls with that pendant, so that nobody can come close to the Mana tree. Question? Who is this? My name's Jim, with a Y. What is it that you ask, Jime? Why does everyone get that wrong? But anyway, if we have the pendant, and we need that to protect the tree, why didn't we just throw the pendant into the ocean? That's actually a really good question. Why didn't I do that? In fact, that is what you must do. Go and throw the pendant into the ocean after this conversation. Get a ship, go far into the ocean, and just throw it away. Then no one will be able to find it. That's a really good idea. Thank you. But again, Glaive is trying to use it for evil, but they won't be able to when we throw it in the ocean. Guard the Mana tree with the Gemma Knights. All 3 of them. 3 of them? But I only know 2, Bogard and Cibba, unless you mean... Oh no, you don't mean. I'm afraid so. And then she disappears. Mother's figure disappeared. Well, time to go and go to the sea, eh? Mom. Uh-oh, something terrible is happening! Glaive is attacking us.
What? How do they know that you were here?
I don't know. It just seems to be coincidence. I'll take you to a safe place. I'm absolutely fine with Jim here. Oh, I insist. Thank you?
Where did he take her?
I'll check, but he's my friend, totally dependable and reliable.
I question your judgment in friends.
We leave here, and oh dear, this man's in trouble.
He attacked me from behind.
Who are you talking about?
That heavily shrouded man.
What, man? He wouldn't attack anyone. He's my friend.
I question your judgment in friends.
And now, Wendel has lots of enemies in it. Really easy to defeat enemies. And there is something you could do that's quite amusing. If you go south here, there are no enemies in this area. You could go to the inn and rest as many times as you like. The game implies that there's a time constraint here, but there really isn't. We're just going to defeat a few enemies, but defeating enemies actually isn't important. We need to go and give chase to man. And there are no enemies here either. There are enemies, however, here that will constantly respawn. And I think there might be enemies over to the right as well. We just need to defeat you. You are gone now. And here is a candy. We'll be getting rid of that soon enough. There are no enemies here, but there are enemies here. It would seem like the areas where there aren't any places you can go into. Apart from this one where there is somewhere that's important, you have enemies. Let's go south now and find Man and Skye. I'm sure they're absolutely fine waiting for us. Skye! Huh? Where is she?
You fool!
We did not expect this. Julius? Why? You helped me once before. I'm confused. I was not sure if she was the right girl or not until I saw what happened inside there. Besides, you told me everything that I needed to know back in the marsh cave. You did what, Jim? Well, I was just talking about the fact that you may be the key to the Tree of Mana. Oh, you're an absolute idiot! I was waiting for this chance to get her, and now Glaives have her in our hands. Skye! You can't get away with this! I'll stop you! I have iron armor! It's better than bronze!
Easy. You have no chance against me, my dear. Now I'm going to go and take Skye, and with her power, Glaive shall rule the world. Skye. Maybe I shouldn't have trusted him. I'm an idiot.
Alright. Skye, where is she? Taken away by Julius. Oh, if only I could have prevented it. Yes, if only there was some way you could have seen this coming. Julius took her to the west in his airship. We have those? Yes, we didn't mention them before, but they do exist. I think there's only one of them, actually. I'm going to rescue her. Then take this with you. Receive the magic book of heal. Learned heal. And now poison is that much less of a problem for us. This magic will help you recover. Thanks. Julius went westward in his airship. Now go. You've already made enough of a mess of this. Try and make up for it by rescuing her. I will. And I'll never again blindly trust people that I encounter. I don't believe you. You're probably right not to. And so we leave. And there are no more enemies here anymore. And that person, I'm sure, made a full recovery. The game never says if they live or die. So we're now going to leave, and the fact that we were told that Dwarf Cave is to the west, I'm sure won't be important to anything. It's time to go and explore, and find where Skye was taken. Find that airship, and rescue her. A few hits here and this enemy is gone. We need to go and head west. And here are some pretty tough enemies, and we really don't want to go there. So we're just going to head in this direction, and fight these wasp things. And be very careful, because we want to make sure that we don't die. There we go, one more hit here. Excellent. We want to keep heading west. We could go this way, if we had something to cut down these trees, and fortunately, we do. We have a battle axe. Goodbye, trees, and hello, way forward. Unfortunately, the battle axe is a little bit weaker than the chain, so we're going to have to be careful when we walk around with this equipped, destroying these trees. it's a better idea to switch to the chain. We could head west by going this way, and that's a good idea. Do need to be very careful of these enemies. There we go, 1 down, and carefully does it. 2 down, there we are, and 3. Excellent. Might as well actually equip Cure at the moment, just to keep our health at maximum. And over here are more foes for us to best. And maybe we'll find Dwarf Cave, and a way over further to the west. Down here is a small area with even more of these wasp foes. It's not a bad place to grind for experience here, but we don't really need to grind. The problem with the chain, as you can see, is that you have to position yourself very carefully to hit anyone. And here are some very tough foes. Never mind, they only take 1 hit from a chain. My mistake. Here is rather important, though. Here is the Dwarf Cave, and that there is a dwarf. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Dwarf Cave. Thank you very much. We're going to go and explore and talk to everyone. There's nobody here. Yet. There will be later. And there are 2 dwarves here. Watts likes the mine. He went there today, too. He's looking for some silver. Why is silver important? We'll find out. Gaia has its own will and feelings. It likes silver. Strange, isn't it? That is a very not-so-subtle hint. We're going to need a lot of silver if we're going to travel through Gaia. Yes, through Gaia. I used to play at the old mine with Watts. Wanna use the trolley? You have to oil it. We're gonna need to find some oil. You can get it at the store to the south. Thank you very much. The airship went to the west. The Gaia Pass leads to the western land. How do you guys know that the airship went that way? Oh, we were outside at the time. What were you doing outside? You know, getting food. Have you tried finding food in a cave? It's very difficult. Fair enough, we'll just wait for this dwarf to get out of the way. This may take a little while, and then we'll move on. Thank you. Oh, never mind, you did not entirely get out of the way. I'll just wait a little bit longer. This is quite a long selection of dialogue. Careful. There we go. Now we can get past you. We're going to need to buy that oil, and that oil is rather expensive. The only way to go south is to actually go north and use the chain here, and that allows you to get to this side of the river. And I think the store, just defeat you, 1 hit there, excellent, is over to the east. There it is, and it's being guarded by monsters. And loot! We just need to, They actually do hit rather hard. When I said that they were difficult, I was half right. They don't take a lot of damage, but they do hit quite effectively. And there is some nectar. We'll be selling that. Hello, you! You have the oil that we need. And it is not cheap. It is 500. And we're going to sell that nectar. And this candy. Why not? Okay, it's only 2 gold pieces, but if we sell another 250 of them, we'll be able to recoup the cost of that oil. Might as well sell this wisdom crystal as well. We don't need that. We're going to move this way, and then back to where we came from, because we need to go to that mine. We also need to go and find the mine, because nobody's really told us where it is. Is it over here? It's not going to be over here, because that is the way that we came to this area. We're going to have to go to this area to get back. And 1 hit there, and 1 hit there. Marvellous. Is the mine over further to the west? It might be. There's also a store to the north that is hidden by some trees. I don't think we need to go there, however. We're just going to head here and defeat you. If we could get a level up, that would be great, but I think there we go, 1 level up. What a coincidence. A happy coincidence. We're going to get some more power, because we can always get stronger, and defeat that foe. And now we have 41 health, and that is Gaia. We'll be going to see you later. Actually, we could go and see you now, I suppose. We need to see what happens if we try to go into Gaia without having things made of silver. We need a lot of things made of silver, and by mistake, I went that way instead of this way. Silly, Jim! Stop being silly. Down we go, and we need to go to the... Oh, actually, we can't go to the left there. How do we get there? I think we have to take a different route. Do we go this way? Yep, we do, to get back here. And we have some loot from these enemies. More nectar. We'll sell that later. And so, after that small detour where we didn't find the way we had to go, we have to go this way instead. The reason why we can't go there is because that is actually the way out, not the way in. I remember now. These enemies are really tricky to hit. Just stay still. There we go. Much better. And if we head in this direction, we may find what we're looking for. There we go. Hello.
Whoa! Don't walk in my mouth!
We need to be wearing silver armor to go in there. We'll be back later. You can also hit those projectiles, which is handy. We're going to heal right now and carry on exploring. We need to go and find that mine. Maybe there's a way over here that we can go. Just maybe. Better equip that axe just in case. There we go. Can we move this way? We can move this way. How handy. And there is this area where I think we can, we can use the axe to make a pathway through these trees and hit these foes. They are gone, and we want to go which way? This way. There we go, up, and there we go. Over here is a store, the store that I was talking about. We don't really want to buy anything here, so we're just going to ignore that and head this way instead. Here is the cave that leads hopefully to some silver. And we really want to equip the chain here. We want to do more than that actually. We actually want to save, because the first part of the cave is very dangerous. Now that we have the oil, we can use this minecart. And this minecart will help us get into the deeper parts of the mine. But we'll be doing that next time, folks. That save is an important one though, because you can certainly die at the very beginning of this section. This quite large dungeon. So I'll catch you next time, folks. For when we come back, we'll explore the mine. Maybe we'll see what's here if we're lucky. I'm sure he'll want to help us find some silver. Or maybe we'll help him find some silver. Who knows? All we do know is that we need to keep heading west if we have a chance of catching up with that airship. Realistically, we have no chance of catching up with an airship, because airships are far faster than Jim. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.